Hey, Trainer Weaves here to bring you a bunch of tips on the newest special research from Professor Willow. So this is called 1,000-Year Slumber, and this, at the end of it, you will get your Jirachi. Hooray! This will be spoilery, so if you want those things to be a surprise, look away now. Otherwise, I'll be going through each of the steps of the quest that we know so far, and giving you a few tips on how you can do them the best. Step 1 is super easy. So this is catch 25 Pokemon, spin 10 Pokestops or gyms, and make 3 new friends. If you don't have, or if you're already friends with everybody you know who plays Pokemon Go, then feel free to post your friend code below. And anyone who's watching, add the people who've posted their friend codes below. I'm sure you're all lovely people, because the people who are mean get their comments deleted. So it should be fine. But of course, be safe. Don't go sending gifts from Pokestops right next to your house. Just, general internet safety, alright? When you hand in the Make 3 New Friends quest, you'll get a Feebas as the reward. And you should walk that Feebas or any other Feebas you have right now, because on step 2, you'll have to evolve a Feebas. And to evolve a Feebas, you need to have walked that particular Feebas 20 kilometers, and you'll also need 100 candy for the evolution. So if you don't already have 100 candy, that's okay, because you get 4 from doing the 20k walk. You get 1 for every 5 kilometers that you walk with that Feebas. But also, this Friday, 23rd August, is going to be the Water Festival. And Feebas will be boosted from places that are near water. So go check out your local rivers, check out lakes, check out pools, anything like that. You should be able to catch Feebas fairly easily. Don't forget to pineapple them so you get double candy. The other tasks in stage 2 are catch 3 Whismur. Whismur is a normal type, so should be boosted in partly cloudy weather. And earn a gold Hoenn badge. So the gold badge means you've caught 100 Pokemon from the Hoenn region, or Generation 3 as people call it. If you don't already have that, then go into your Pokedex and have a look at the silhouettes that you might see there. You may have some things that you haven't evolved yet to get the higher evolutions, or you'll just have to go out there and find some. With regards to the Whismurs you're catching, if you don't have a Loudred sitting in your bag, hang on to one of those Whismurs and evolve it into a Loudred, because for step 3, you need to take a picture of a Loudred. You'll also need to make 3 Great Throws in a row, and this shouldn't be too bad. If you've had trouble getting 3 Great Throws in the past, I would suggest targeting Pokemon with big circles, so don't go for things like Akans. You want something like a Sentret, or a Wailmer, or Ponyta's quite good. Onyx can be good. If you're in Europe, then Mr. Mime is usually a good option. If you're in America, Tauros. I don't know much about the other regionals, but they might be big as well. Use your Nanabs so they don't go jumping around the place. And from there, it's just a matter of timing. To get a great throw, when you know the circle that decreases as you're trying to throw, when it's about halfway or smaller, that'll be a great. And if you accidentally get an excellent, that's okay, because that should count too. The other task in stage 3 is earn 3 candies walking with your buddy. And I know you've been walking Feebas all this time, and now you gotta walk something else. But that's okay, because to earn 3 candies, you can always walk something that only needs 1 kilometer per candy. So things like Magikarp, Caterpie, Wurmple, all their evolutions. There's plenty out there, and I'll list a few of them here. Most of step 4 is easy enough. You need to send 10 gifts to friends, so that's just go out, spin stop, send the gifts out, and power up a Pokemon 10 times, so that's just a matter of candy and Stardust. If there's nothing you particularly want to power up at the moment, then just catch like a little 10 CP anything, power that up, because the lower level your Pokemon is, the cheaper the Stardust is. The tricky part that's going to take you a long time is catching 50 Steel or Psychic Pokemon. If you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, then you can get a long way towards that by opening your mystery box to catch Meltan, because that's a Steel type. Psychic types again should be around. With the Water Festival coming up, then Slowpoke is probably one to target, because that's Water and Psychic. Otherwise, find your local nests, which should be most big parks around your region. For stage 5, we're getting into battles, so you have to battle a team leader 5 times. This is battling the person who does your Pokemon appraisal. So Candela, Blanche, or Spark are the team leaders. And to battle those, you press your nearby radar in the bottom right corner of your screen, and then go to battle. It doesn't say you have to win these team leader battles, so you could probably go in with a little 10 CP team, watch them all fall over, do that 3 times, and hooray, you've won. I mean, obviously not won, but you've got your task done. The harder one will be doing PvP battles 7 times. So for that, I guess you'll just have to persuade your opponent to use 10 CP teams and win against them, and then do the same for them for 14 battles, or you could do it properly and actually try and do real battles. Up to you. Don't forget that with your Ultra and Best friends, you can actually challenge them remotely. So if you go into your friends list, hit friends, you'll see a button in the middle next to the buddy button, and that lets you battle remotely, or at least challenge them remotely. You'll have to communicate outside Pokemon Go to make sure they're ready and can accept your challenge. The final part of step 5 is win 5 raids. Usually there is a raid hour on Wednesday evenings at 6 o'clock everywhere in the world. Not usually, but almost every week, and they do announce those in-game beforehand. So if you have the raid passes, then that's a handy way to get 5 done straight away. But even if you're low level, almost every trainer, in fact pretty much every trainer, should be able to do the raids with pink eggs by themselves. So just keep an eye out for those. You get 1 free raid pass a day, so if you don't want to spend money or in-game currency, as long as you remember to do your raid battle and then spin the gym for a free raid pass every day, you can do this easily in 5 days. Otherwise, premium raid passes are available in the shop for 100 coins per piece. Step 6 is going to take you at least a week because one of the tasks is spin Pokestops 7 days in a row. And this is presumably part of a reminder that when you do a 7-day streak on Pokestops, you get a whole bunch of Stardust and you get loads of items, including sometimes an evolution item like a Kingstone and so forth. King's Rock. Why do I always get that wrong? Anyway, that's fine because one of the other things you need to do for step 6 is get 3 excellent curveballs. These don't have to be in a row, so it's fine, and I mean, it'll take you at least a week to get through this phase anyway, so no rush. If you're not so good at curveballs, or if you don't know how to throw curveballs, then I do have a video called How to Throw Curveballs in Pokemon Go. I'll link that below, and I'll link that with the YouTube cards as well. And that shows you like my finger movements, and it shows you there's a little dot on the screen you can see where I'm touching. So hopefully that will help people get curveballs. Excellent curveballs are difficult. And much like when doing the great throws, I suggest you get Pokemon, or seek out Pokemon I should say, that have large throw circles. And with enough practice you'll figure out what the difference between a great and an excellent target is. Again, Wailmer and Ponyta are usually my go-tos for this. Right now, as I'm filming this, Rayquaza is the raid boss. That's also a good one to get curveballs. Excellent curveballs in particular. And again, it doesn't have to be in a row, so don't worry too much about that. And finally, you'll need to take 5 snapshots of Steel or Psychic type Pokemon. Easy enough to do, or even if you don't know all the Pokemon types offhand, just use the Steel and Psychic keywords in the search, type in Steel, it'll show you all your Steel Pokemon, type in Psychic, it'll show all your Psychic Pokemon, and take your photos. Step 7 we don't know yet, because it takes 7 days to get through step 6. But from what I remember, every other special research, the last step has just been a bunch of free stuff, all you have to do. So yes, I've done it, and it's done. There's no actual tasks in there, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's all the same. Once you do those, hooray, you'll get your Jirachi! Or in my case, I already have one from GoFest, so I will get a bunch of Jirachi candy. I hope that's helped you with your Jirachi quest. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit like, think about subscribing if you enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!